Another video came to my attention, and you're all gonna have to figure out if this is either true or false and decide for yourselves.
Putting rocks over there. That's not cleaning up. You're putting rocks over there on purpose. Why are you putting them right there though? Because you know people are going to be at Nathan Phillips Square. You should be putting.
So I believe this is filmed in Montreal, Canada, and this gentleman ends up seeing cops, police officers, gathering rocks from flower beds and putting them into a pile on the side of the street.
It's not your job. I work for the city, so it's not your job to put rocks over there. You're doing that on purpose. Bullshit. Look at this. I can't believe this. Honestly, this is sad.
It's actually kind of sad that the city isn't actually going around and cleaning up the rocks out of the flower beds or the bricks or the loose debris. The police are actually trying to step up and clean up the city. But anyways, let's keep watching.
You guys are Canadian. You guys are doing this. This is sad, man. This is really sad. On purpose, right there in the middle of the street. You're honestly putting rocks over there? Come on, miss. Come on, miss. Have some heart.
And that was the end of the video. It's kind of odd to me and suspicious because if you're going to post this and you're not actually going to stick around to see if the police are actually going to clean up these rocks and take care of them and like get rid of them, or if they're just going to leave them, like you don't do that. So in theory, like you don't know, we don't know, and to report that and state that they're actually doing that is kind of in a way slander and defamation. So I contacted the dude on Instagram and stated that, and he responded saying, like you can see in the video, they took the rocks from one spot and placed them in a pile in the street. I posted this because it's the third video I see of cops doing this in different cities. But that didn't really answer my question, so I had to like ask him again. I state, I know and I understand that, but did you stick around to see if the cops left the area and left the rocks in the pile, or did they clean them up in a bucket and took them with them? Thanks. They responded stating, no, I didn't, but that was the second pile that was there. I mean, they've been doing this, not sure what confirmation you're looking for. If you look on Google, you're going to see other occasions that they did the same thing. But that still doesn't verify that this is what's happening. Maybe the cops throughout all the cities realize on what happened in the US, and now in Canada, they're actually going out along the streets and any flower bed or any rocks or loose debris or bricks, they're actually deciding to gather and collect and clean up because the city is not doing it, so they're doing it on behalf of the city. Because in reality, if a protest breaks out into a riot, who has to deal with it? Not the city, the police do. So they're the ones that are putting themselves at risk. So they're trying to prevent not only the city from being vandalized and damaged, but also themselves. And that's what I believe is going on, in my honest opinion, because these people aren't actually filming what's happening the whole time. They're just filming cops gathering things, and then that's it. And then they're like, oh my god, look, the cops are actually behind this. But then why hasn't anyone actually stayed around the whole time and verified 100%? If you're a reporter, if you're going to post something or report something like these other people are doing, that you stay there for the whole story 100% without a doubt, and then you see if the cops actually gathered the rocks, and then did they call the city to come clean them up and get rid of them, or did the cops end up scooping them up in their own bucket or their own pickup truck and get rid of them like they're doing in the other videos with the bricks, that people are claiming that, oh my god, the police are behind the bricks and stuff, but they aren't, they're just trying to clean them up. And that's my whole point, is like, if nobody can verify on camera that the cops are unloading them all or piling them up and leaving them, then they're just basically slandering and defamating the police and adding to the problem and trying to add fuel and make the police look bad when they're actually trying to clean up the area and make it do good. And I actually think that's a good idea for them to do, and that's really smart of them to do that in reality. And if you're actually a peaceful protester, you should be going out as well and cleaning up your city from all the rocks and debris and anything that could be used as a potential, hazard. And that's just my own thoughts and opinions on it. You can believe otherwise, but until I see video proof of them standing there 100% without a doubt, the police just leaving, getting in their cruisers and leaving, and wow, there's just piles of rocks everywhere, then yeah, I would believe it. But then they don't film it all. But the police say that we're cleaning it up, the city's not doing it, so we're doing it in the video. And they don't even film to see if the police end up scooping it all up in buckets and carry it away like you've seen in other videos. So that's just my own take on things. And just like I said, don't believe or hear and see everything you see. And even if you're like out and about and you see cops doing things, don't like jump to the conclusion that they're behind things. Like, you have to sit there and wait and watch and like actually see the whole thing, because a lot of people, they just see it and they go, "Oh my lord!" They film it, they post it to get viral and like get known, and then it's like making the cops look bad. They're actually like, it's slandering them in actually, which is illegal. And yeah, it's just horrible, and that's just my own take on things. But like I said, why don't they film them the whole way? Why don't they film the whole point? Like, I would just sit there and film, see what actually happens. But nope, they don't do that, and it's just kind of really suspicious if you ask me. And in my own opinion and thoughts, like I said, I believe the police are actually just going to go out there and clean it to prevent anything from happening, and that's very smart. And you peaceful protesters should do the same thing. So please let me know your thoughts and opinions on this subject. And yeah, please like this video, subscribe, and share it so everybody else is aware that if you're going to see cops doing this, please stay there and film and report the whole thing. Because if not, you're pretty much slandering them and you're just adding to the problems, and that's not right.